Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm Anna Hughes, your superstar director, and we are going to talk about 2020 recognition because you guys did amazing things in 2020. So I've got some group wide recognition for you guys tonight. And then we're going to talk about some tips and tricks for the transition and the new season. We know we've got some LTOs coming up this month that we're getting excited about. So we'll chat about that as we move forward. But I wanted to start out with some recognition for you guys. So first things first, these new consultants did incredible things with the launch of their new business in 2020 and actually earned sensational start level 3, which is a huge feat. And those consultants are Aubrey Cushing, Dina Johnson, Rachel Taculod, Emily Hancock, Amy Armstrong, Jessica Butler, Jamie Creswell, Crystal Linsato, and Trisha Housden. Congratulations to all of you. That's amazing. Let's give everybody a round of applause. So good. I love that. And then I've got our top team builders. Now, these consultants are growing their teams, which is really, if you want to be able to make substantial money within Scentsy without having to really knock yourself out with a lot of sales, growing a team is the best way to do that. So I can't say enough good things about growing a team, and these people really did amazing things with team growth in 2020. So these consultants recruited 5 new team members: Angie Reed, Whitney Kramer, and Vanessa Berthiaume. Rachel Taculod had 6 new teamies. Cassie Bosarge and Ashley Ford had 7 new teamies. Aubrey Cushing had 8 new team members. Steph Frost and Ricky Miller both had 9 new teamies in 2020. And Leilani Hernandez and Cassie Collada had 10 new teamies. Brittany DeWalt had 13. Jenny Ledoux had 14. Tammy Pope and I both had 17. And our top team builder, and this person's going to get a prize from me, with 21 new team members, Alyssa Cetera. Amazing. Is that crazy or what? 21 new team members. That's like, so good, Alyssa. I'm so proud of you. Okay. And then the next thing I want to recognize is our top sales. So these people sold incredible numbers in 2020. Starting from the bottom, these are your top 20 in 2020. So Leilani Hernandez, Jenny Ledoux, Tiffany Braga, Whitney Kramer, Angie Reed, Tina Burks, Jennifer Warren, Hannah Thornton, Hillary Smith, Brittany DeWalt, Aubrey Cushing, Shannon Ayal, Ricky Miller, Angela Thompson, Steph Frost, Erin Renfro, Cassie Bosarge, Alyssa Cetera, yours truly, and Tammy Pope was our top seller. She's also going to be getting a prize from me. Tammy Pope sold $41,751 worth of Scentsy last year. Is that just mind-blowing? Like, I'm just...
It's unbelievable is what
unbelievable.
It's like, it is unbelievable. It's insane.
I mean,
seriously incredible.
Scentsy gives this big award every year, the annual sales award. And if you want to earn the annual sales award, you need to sell $30,000 in 1 year from May 1st until the end of April. So we're technically not done with that period. This includes January to December. So this isn't the same, but Tammy more than sold the amount that she would need for annual sales. She sold 30% more than what she would need for annual sales. That's unbelievable. That's so huge. So congratulations to you, Tammy. Super proud of you. Alyssa also sold over $30,000 last year, $32,931. So unbelievable.
Those are my girls. Those are my girls. Love you.
So amazing. So amazing. Everyone on that list sold over $10,000 last year. So very cool. The other really cool annual award that Scentsy does is called the Annual Mentor Award. And to earn the Annual Mentor Award, you have to have 14 new team members in 1 year that go certified or lead. So Alyssa is well on her way with her 21 new team members, as is Tammy and Jenny and Brittany and all of those people who were on that top team builders list. So again, 14 team members who join and get certified or lead in that same year. So proud of you guys. Very exciting stuff. So that's a recognition I have for you tonight. And I'm going to send a little bit more extensive via email so that way people can read through. It'll include our top 100 sellers for the year and our top performing teams of 2020. So that'll be really exciting. Keep your eye out for that. It's probably going to take me a couple of days to get that together, but it'll be really cool. So with that said, I think I've got a couple things I want to say. January is a tough time, especially the first half of January. So if anyone is feeling it, if you're feeling it like, man, where are my people? Whether that you mean that by your customers or your team members, it's just, this is just normal that time of year. And it's really hard for people who haven't been through January before, one. And it's hard when you had an amazing fall because it sets us up for this. We feel like this is our momentum and then everything drops off. I promise you it's not you. So don't feel stressed or like something's wrong or you're not doing the things right. What you do now in the hard times is what you're going to reap in the future. So we have this rule of a 3-month rule. So what you do now, the people you talk to, those seeds that you plant, those samples that you send out, those conversations that you're having with people are what you're going to reap in 3 months. 3 months. Okay. So if you decide right now that this is, nobody really wants to buy anything and, everybody's just doing their own thing and I just want to lay back. If you lay low now, March and April will be hard. And March and April do not need to be hard. Okay. So have the conversations, share the product, do your follow-up, do your prep, do the things that you should be doing. Regardless of how much traction you're gaining, it's going to pay off. And this is a normal time of the year to have the feelings that you're having. Okay. I want you to know that it's not just you. Okay. It's not just you. We all struggle this time of year. So don't feel that way. And I want to give you hope that it's the things that you do from January to July that pay off in our heavy season of August through December. Okay. I would say 75% of my income comes from August through December because that is our heavy time of year. And the first half of the year is what I'm doing to get that payoff. So hang in there in this first half of the year to get the big payout in the second half of the year. It's you just got to trust me on that. Okay. So do all the things. Oh, you're fine, Kim. Don't worry. You're fine. So, all right. Now that I've said that, I want to give you a little bit of hope in the fact that we've got some LTOs coming. LTO stands for limited time offer. Those are something that really, really help out a lot. If you watched the end of month live with Heidi and Orville, you saw that we will be having a sleep collection, which is super fun. And I guess that word on the street is it comes with a sleep mask too. So that makes it really cute. It might be a nice little gift for Valentine's Day. But we also have a Valentine's Day collection coming too. And if you were watching that video, you saw a pink wall diffuser and some other things. So really excited about that. There's going to be an exclusive scent that's going to come in a few different products. And then there are a couple buddies that are going to be launching this month too. So there's a really cool narwhal. Narwhals are super trendy. Like, you're going to find people who want that. And then the snow leopard, which you're going to be able to get people who love cats. That's going to be an easy one. My son is obsessed with cats, so we'll definitely be getting a snow leopard buddy. So these are all things that are going to help change the face of your January. So if right now you're feeling like, oh, I have these goals, I want to meet these goals, but nothing's really happening yet, stick with it. There are things coming that are going to help. Plus, as we move towards the end of the month, those people who are worried about missing out on those scents, those Christmas cottage and cider mills and things that are leaving that they like every year, we don't know for sure that they will come back. And I tell my customers that. Do I think Christmas cottage will come back next season? I do, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So I think we were all like shocked when we lost Lucky in Love. Lucky in Love was a scent that we had for years. And then they started only carrying it in the spring. And I thought, it'll always come back. It'll always come back. And you know what? It didn't. So no scent is safe. So tell your customers to stock up at the 10%, because right now bars are all 10% off. Stock up now, or better yet, start a Scentsy club. Always get my bar membership, because if they do that, they can do it with one bar, and they can have that one bar shipped to them every month or every 3 months or whatever they want to do. And Scentsy will always pour it for them forever. So they don't have to lose out on those things that they love. This is a great time of year, the second half of January, where people start to worry. The FOMO kicks in. FOMO is, we live off of FOMO, okay? So this is the time of year to set up those Scentsy Club memberships and help people stock up on things that they love before it's too late. Word to the wise. Things like our warmers, or say there's a specific scent of bath soak that's being discontinued. It's not guaranteed through January. So get your orders in soon. So if there's a warmer that's leaving and you've got somebody who wants it, close it soon, because if it sells out, it sells out. Scentsy's not guaranteeing it through the end of the month. So that adds a little bit of urgency too, and urgency helps as well. So you've got that going for you. And as we move closer and closer to that deadline, you're going to see more people act. So that's super helpful. Yeah, Jessica, they took beach. I know. I couldn't believe they took beach. I know. I'm surprised. So you just really never know. So lots of things coming left this month. The way you're feeling is normal. But let's talk about transition. What's working well for you guys for preparing parties? We talked about that a little bit before we got started, and I'm loving that. Last chance, first glance parties. So when I was doing home parties, which is not really kosher in our neck of the woods, I know that some areas of the country are a little bit easier to have parties than it is here. But we would have parties where January, you have the end of season catalog. And like Jessica said earlier, you're butting up to a new catalog season. So if you have a host, they can kind of double dip. They can get orders from the discontinuing catalog and the new catalog and have a much bigger party, right? So you get those online orders in January. They're going to help that online, that January PRV, but also help that hostess total. And then you'll have those February sales as you close that party out. And that host can use their host rewards on new products. So that's super, super exciting. Last chance, first glance. That's how we put it. And that was my way of getting people to show up to a party if they wanted to see the new catalog before February came around. So with that said, be very careful about how you are using the new catalog to your advantage. It's super easy to just get people excited for February, but you have to remember we're still in January. So if you focus too hard on what's coming and not what we have now, you're not going to have anything for a paycheck come February. And I want you to be successful in February. I want your leaders to be successful in February, but I also want you guys to have paychecks. Okay. So remember to sell what you have now and not get carried away with what's coming. That stuff that's coming is still coming. Okay. So don't get caught up in showing things too early. Personally, when it comes to stuff like warmer of the month and scent of the month, I don't even show people the next warmer of the month until the last week of the month. You'll see some consultants who, as soon as it's announced, they'll share it. But that's shooting yourself in the foot. So I'm just giving you almost 9 years of advice. I've been with Scentsy for 9 years on February 1st. And I know that, 9 years. I know, isn't that crazy? But it truly is to your advantage to wait until that last week. Focus on what you do have until you don't have it. Then focus on the next thing. So I do believe that sharing some things early in a strategic way is a good thing. If you know that there's somebody who's considering joining and you say, hey, look at what's coming. Like, this is a great way for you to make some money. That's a private, strategic way to grow your team. If there's somebody who's never hosted for you or has hosted for you before, and you say, look at what's coming, that's a strategic way to get them to host a party. And that's to your advantage. But it's not sending out the catalog the second that it's in your hands. It's not sending screenshots of everything on social media so that everybody is seeing it right away. That's not going to help you. You can be strategic in it and have it really, really help your business. So, it's too early to focus on what isn't available for weeks from now. Right. And you cannot, and actually you technically cannot even accept funds for those things until you're closer to I think it's 10 days. So you're really not setting yourself up well, because by then somebody's situation may have changed and they can no longer purchase it. Well, had you been marketing stuff that was here and now and their situation had not changed, you may have had a sale here and now. So keep those things in mind. I'm more than happy to have you leaders hop in and share what your tips are for transition. What are you doing to get your supplies together? Did anybody buy the Rub and Smell stickers? Because I love the fact that we can mail the Rub and Smell stickers. Yeah, that's a little bit harder when you're not doing as many parties, but if you can mail the Rub and Smell stickers, people can still get the smell underneath their nose. And but remember,
if there's anybody that was here last spring, you can go through the list of scents and go through the testers that you do already have of scents from last catalog and start putting like bundles of those scents together, and people can borrow them and kind of get a sniff, especially for new customers. You can lend out some of those testers so they can smell some of the new scents that are, well, returning scents that are coming back. So I think I shared this before, but if you have Ipsy subscriptions, those little Ipsy makeup bags fit about 8 testers perfectly. Just throwing that in.
That is way cuter than the Ziploc bags that I use. I'm so utilitarian. Like I don't even think of using cute stuff like that. So I love that idea. That's a great way to get multiple bag parties out or, catalog parties out. I typically save my testers for new consultants so I can say, all right, you take this, go ahead and get started and you're off and running. So that's another way you can use old testers too if you've been around with us. So it's never a bad thing to have extra testers. Like it really isn't. They're great. They're great samples and things too. So
Another thing, piggybacking off of what Cassie said, is that's a great way to do first chance or last chance, first glance little pouches, because we aren't in person right now. So if you did a couple of what we have now and a couple of what's coming, it gives them both.
yeah, because if we keep bringing back things that are super popular too. So I love that. Anybody else have a tip they can share?
I don't know if she mentioned this. I will go back through. I can't do it so much anymore because I use my scent of the month stickers a different way, but I saved all my old scent of the month stickers and they always come back in the catalog at some point. So a lot of the stuff that's coming out, I like not new scents, but some of the stuff in the catalog, I already have stickers for the rub and smell because I have old ones.
Right. So like the aloe vera and ivy, that's one that's, yeah.
It'll only work for a little while longer than I use them a different way. So I don't have any left.
Oh.
Wait, aloe vera and ivy is coming back?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the catalog.
Just put that in my club.
Damn it. Well, you can move it out. It's fine. Now you'll have an extra bar to make samples of right at the beginning.
And I was surprised by how many of the scent, like the warmers of the month, like to see the lantern one. All the people who wanted that and it sold out and now it's back.
And the letterboard.
Oh, and the letterboard. Yeah.
I used the scratch and sniff ones and turn them into magnets and mail them out. So then when they put them on their fridge, it reminds them that they might need more of that.
That's a really cool way to use them. You're making magnets with the rub and smell stickers. That's cool. I like that. Yeah. Did everybody get their business supplies ordered? Seeing lots of thumbs up. Not on everybody, but
no, not yet.
Okay, get in on that as soon as you can, because sometimes some items become unavailable for a short amount of time. Last spring, summer transition to fall, we had a situation where we weren't able to get testers. Like you just couldn't get them. So I don't want to see that happen to you. So put that on your list, the transition testers. I don't usually worry about things like catalogs, but transition testers, rub and smell stickers, I think those did sell out already. And oil transition testers. So if you don't sell a lot of oils, ask yourself, am I marketing oils? Am I sending samples of oils? Am I treating oils like the rest of the catalog? Because I think that they get kind of forgotten. So one of the things that you can do is you can make testers out of the oils. We actually have little tiny bottles and stickers you can put on them. And the transition set of oils, Jenny's got it. If you look at Jenny Ledoux's screen, it's a tiny little bottle. The transition set of oils, or the entire set of consultant size oils, you actually do get PRV for that. So that's really nice little perk. You actually count towards a host total and whatnot. So that's super nice. I like that. Jen, Lauren.
Hi. So when I was ordering my supplies, I went to get the whole summer set of the oils, and it said spring summer 2020. I couldn't find 2021. And then there was one that just said spring summer, but it didn't say whether or not I found the half one, but not the whole $181 one. And I didn't know if I should order that and just assume it was a mistake. Did anybody else notice that?
Gotta unmute myself before I talk. You know, let me look into that for you. Let me ask. That hasn't come up in any of the chats that I'm in. So let me see what I can find out on that for you, Jen. Aubrey says she totally doesn't market the oils ever, but it's something she's changing this year. Good for you. Tammy, I know you have something to share.
Thank you, because it will go. It will go away.
Yeah, share it now. Share it.
And we'll be over and I'll be like, oh, that's it. And this isn't even mine. I stole it from you last year, but this little flyer I put on the front of all of my catalogs that I handed out last year. And it was yours. I basically copied yours, but put my face on it. And it wasn't even your face on it, but
it wasn't mine.
I know.
I stole it too. I think that's what we very successful consultants do well, is that they find things that other people have created and they take them and they make them their own and they make them work for them. So that's a good
exactly. So what this is it's just a little flyer that you put your favorite things from the new catalog on, so that your customers are seeing what you like, you know. And a lot of people, they like what you like. So I did sell a lot of all these things. So
can you hold that up close so people can see it? Because I spotlighted you.
Oh gosh.
I know. These are a few of my favorite things. That's so cute. See? Yes, exactly. So you remade that for this season.
I haven't yet, but that's what I'm working on right now as we're talking. You're muted.
I have a really bad habit of doing that, just talk and no, I think that's a super good idea. So that's one of the things that I do. I put those on the front of my catalogs. And then on the back, I actually put a label. So the thing that Tammy has, I put a piece of washi tape to hold it to the front. It's not obscuring the catalog at all. They can still see the front. But on the back, I put a larger label that is like a little message from me and a picture of me, and it has my name and my phone number. So that way, if that catalog gets left anywhere else and the person who picks it up doesn't know me, they get to kind of know me. So I think that is a great way to be able to connect with potential customers. I'll definitely take a picture of that and share it with you guys. Hopefully your directors will share that down too, since we all have separate pages. But making your catalog look like you is never a bad thing. I know some people like to put rub and smell stickers inside of their catalogs here and there, so that if they send that to somebody, they have something to rub and smell and have kind of an interactive catalog. I've seen some directors actually put other kinds of samples inside of the catalogs, where they've used a piece of washi tape to put in a hand cream sample on the body's products page, or they used a piece of tape to tape some washer whiff sample on the laundry page, so that as they go through the catalog, they're finding these little goodies and they're able to try new things. So that's also a really cool idea if you wanted to be able to make packs for people who are great customers. Or
The scavenger hunts, have you seen those? The scavenger hunts?
yes.
I think those are great too. People get excited about those. And that's fun, a fun way to kind of personalize things, you know,
Do you
interacting.
have one printed out already by chance?
No, I don't.
I do, but it's downstairs. I'd have to.
I'll print one real quick.
Jen Warren's got it. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight you so that everybody can see. Yeah. So these are like find the stickers and all kinds of fun stuff. So those are fun for parties. Really cool. I love those. So I know in my team page that's something that's already been shared. So if you can't find it, let me know and I'll make sure that we can get it for you. Kayla, the program that I make everything with is Over. I love Over, and it is a paid app to be able to get all of the features, but it's an app that's like anything that you could want to do, it's all there. So I feel like it's well worth the investment. I know some people like to use Canva, but I really like Over. Group gathers of more than 5. What are those? Yeah. I know it. Cassie says, go to the spring, summer 2021 in the consultant store. The transition oils, that's where you found them. But was the full set there too, Cassie? Yeah, full set was there too. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're choosing spring, summer 21 in business supplies first, and then they'll be in there. So, okay. I see. That's a good way to find it. Go ahead, Jen. What?
Okay, now it just made sense. So I went to new, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking at. Spring summer 2020 catalog for the 181, but I'll look in spring. Okay, spring summer.
Right. Yep. Yep. So that would totally be it. Okay. All right. Trying to think of anything else that you guys need to know for transition. I think that's really it. Just be excited about it. Don't market it too early. Use it to your advantage as best as you can. I know that we're really ready for a new season, especially with the way that everything is right now. So hang in there. The things that you do now are what you will reap in 3 to 4 months. So do the things now. Stay consistent now. Share the product now. Invite people now. Do all of those things, because that's where you're going to be successful. Okay. All right. For the sake of recording time, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. If you want to stay and hang out or ask other questions, you're free to do that. So thanks for hanging out with us this Thursday, and we'll see you next Thursday night.